The topic is swirl. A byproduct is dead bodies. Dead bodies was described as just sort of leaving people in some kind of state of disarray, incompleteness. You just had behaviors that were kind of off the charts, and you never cleaned up your mess. I kind of think the world is a swirl. That's just generally in this kind of a fallen realm where we're just not living the truth of our creation, which is the fruits of the spirit as created are things like peace and just stillness, ease, joy. So that's not what swirl is. Swirl is a kind of a whirlpool, like pig pen. It's just flying debris, mental, emotional debris, and I have been in states of that. I think really what's critical in coming out of swirl is realizing that you are responsible for the conditions around you. When you really get that this world is my mirror, therefore, if all kinds of people are unhappy, complaining, don't want to have anything to do with me anymore, etc., like that, at some point I say I am the common denominator in all of this unfortunate mess. What can I do? Which is really a very positive, wonderful thing because, if you can create the whirlpool, you might be able to do something to slow it down and stop the whirlpool and transform the whirlpool and turn it into effervescence. There's probably a beautiful baby in the bathwater of all that energy and swirl, but it's just, creating ruin and mess if you're not taking responsibility for it. When I first thought of this, I thought of other people. I was very much in the mental health realm for decades, and there were certain personalities that were so incredibly swirly. There was so much energy. There was so much just kind of disconnect from any. It was kind of like there were downed power lines that were just, creating distress and just energetic hailstorms everywhere they went. It was just hard as could be to be in skin of that nature. And so I was looking like I'm the person that helps these folks turn it down a notch or two. And but I realized, yeah, that's because I was that, and I like to look out there and not clean up my own act around it. But the thing that did help me the most was realizing, oh, you're not complete with me. I have something within me that I need to look at, and there was just a turn corner one day when I started to look and say, let me see what I can do to improve our situation, not just assume it's all your fault on that side of the fence. So that's what I have on Swirl. Thank you.